Do you feel proud of Prince Harry? It's not a question I've asked very often recently, but maybe you do.
I think there are interesting parallels. You know, he is on the outside of the royal family and he's doing things to draw eyes to something that gets hardly any publicity, but is costing lives, which is exactly what his mother was doing 28 years ago. She, at that time, was on the outside of the royal family, getting murdered by the tabloids on a daily basis, but doing good things. So he's going through and been going through a lot of what she went through.
Yeah, I mean, Diane, thanks for ringing. What do you think about this? Prince Harry showing himself in a light that is very familiar to us because we so vividly recollect his mother 28 years ago doing the same thing.
I think he's absolutely wonderful.
Ah.
And the reason I think Harry was the way he was, I'm pleased he got away from here. If he had to live with his mother dying because his father and his now queen were having an affair, I think he's absolutely wonderful. And I'm pleased he got away from here and he's got a lovely life, he's got a wife and lovely children, and I'm very, very proud of him for what he has achieved.
The negative press on Harry and Meghan is overwhelming. You see, like, underneath, whatever is posted, there'll be terrible, terrible comments. This is what Harry's about. He's a guy who follows his heart every step of the way. And I think this is a great thing that he's doing, drawing attention to it.
Oh, very well, sir. I'm so proud of him. He's continuing his mother's work. His heart is in the right place. You know, I'm so proud of him. Listen, he's had a bad publicity over the years, but we can't blame him. The boy just fell in love. You know, but continuing on his mother's footsteps is the best thing here.
Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, hosted by Adrian. So that is from Vanessa's show, where she was asking her viewers and the people on the panel if they are proud of Prince Harry. This comes after Prince Harry visited Angola to retrace his mother's footsteps and to help in the demining efforts. He is doing this by making sure that there's enough attention on what is actually happening in Angola. And I think it is commendable. What Harry is doing is truly great, and you can see that so many people are proud of him, even Brits. From Vanessa's show, when she asked people if they were proud of Prince Harry, most of the callers, who were Brits, said they were proud of him. For example, one man on the show said that Harry, even outside the royal family, is bringing attention to something that hardly gets recognition but is costing lives. Exactly. Then a caller named Diane said that Prince Harry is absolutely wonderful. She even went ahead to blame Charles and Camilla for the horrible death of Princess Diana, which many believe is true. She said she's proud of what Harry has achieved despite his very difficult childhood. I think we can all agree with her. Prince Harry went through some of the worst experiences, yet he still managed to come out on the other side, determined to help people and follow in his mother's footsteps. Carrie, who was on the panel, also said that this is exactly who Harry is. He's following his heart through and through. Another caller, Cassandra, said that she's so proud of Harry and the work he's doing. Following in his mother's footsteps is the best thing. Harry really is doing amazing work, and I'm so glad that people can actually see it. Harry's visit to Angola and his efforts have captured international headlines. Everyone was talking about this story because it's just so impactful. Even outlets like Radar Africa, the SouthAfrican.com, ABC, and so many other channels reported about it. This is exactly what needed to happen to bring attention to Angola and show the world the dangers that landmines pose to children and the people living in those provinces. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, this issue will be resolved. Not only did Prince Harry capture global headlines, but he was also on the front pages of UK tabloids, the same tabloids that often try to undermine him. You could see the front page of the Daily Mail with Harry's minefield tribute to Diana, and yes, Harry looked great. The Mirror also featured Harry walks in Diana's footsteps. The Daily Telegraph had him on the front page too. Harry truly looked committed to these demining efforts, and I'm glad this is getting the attention it deserves. What's interesting is that Harry didn't even invite the UK press to these events, yet they still put him on the front pages. He wasn't seeking the spotlight, but they couldn't avoid covering him because they know who is doing the meaningful work. At the end of the day, it's Harry's work that captures attention. Even Meghan's initiatives do the same. Their work is genuine, impactful, and people can see it. That's why it makes the front pages. You never see Prince William's projects like his Earthshot or Kate's early childhood initiatives dominating front pages. You never see Camilla's domestic violence advocacy getting that kind of attention. But Harry and Meghan's work always ends up front and centre even when they're not seeking it. Harry and Meghan told us they left the UK so the front pages could focus on William, Kate and the rest. Yet 5 years later, Harry and Meghan are still dominating the front pages. It's ironic, but at least this time the coverage is about meaningful work and not just drama. And I can only imagine what Prince William must be feeling when he sees these front pages. I'm sure some plates were being smashed in Adelaide Cottage. Seeing Harry following their mother's footsteps and being recognised globally for his amazing work must sting. After all, there's nothing Prince William is actually doing to honour his mother's legacy. The only thing associated with William and Diana that made headlines was when he called his own mother paranoid. Even to this day, people remember that. That's why, when they talk about Harry, they call him Princess Diana's son, because he has done everything to honour his mother's legacy. William, on the other hand, has focused more on protecting the monarchy and its image, even if it meant erasing his mother's truth. So, yes, we'll never forget what William did. I don't even know what he could do at this point to redeem himself. It seems like there's nothing. And then there was this viral joke on Twitter about William that made so many people laugh. Someone who goes by Not My King on X responded to Sky's story about Harry returning to Angola to support landmine clearing charities. The person wrote, "William is going to have to dance with John Travolta." If you don't know the story, John Travolta famously danced with Princess Diana in an iconic moment that people still talk about to this day. John Travolta has actually met Harry. They shared a moment on stage at the 21st Annual Living Legends of Aviation Awards in Beverly Hills last year, but William has never met him. So the joke was that maybe William will try to dance with Travolta to match Harry's connection to Diana's legacy. Honestly, it's funny. I doubt Travolta would want to dance with William anyway. William doesn't exactly strike me as graceful, more like 2 left feet. But I also wouldn't be surprised to see William pull some ridiculous stunt just to compete with his brother. We all know William's lifelong mission has been to compete with Harry. Even Harry himself has said that. Still, I don't think there's anything William can do to match Harry. Harry is on another level that William can only fantasize about. So, yes, I think I've shared enough with you for now. Kindly let me know what you think about all of this. I'll see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful and amazing time. Goodbye.